everybody, and welcome to this deep dive. It's going to be something special today.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be looking at heartbeat,
Oh.
celebrating human connection, a world woven by kindness.
Okay.
And get this, the stories are all from X.com.
Interesting. X.com, huh? I wouldn't have pegged that as a source of heartwarming material.
Right. You think of all the memes and the arguments.
Yeah, all the noise.
But even in all of that, there's these stories that manage to break through. It's pretty amazing, actually.
It really is. It's like you're in the middle of this bustling city and you stumble across this hidden garden.
A hidden garden. I like that.
You wouldn't expect to find that kind of peace and connection in that kind of environment. But there it is.
And that's what we're going to unearth today.
We're going to unearth 10 of these stories. 10 hidden gardens.
Exactly. And what I love about this heartbeat thing is that it's not like, these huge gestures.
Right. It's not saving the world or anything.
No. It's the small acts of kindness. The empathy you see every day all over the place.
And that's what's so great about it. These are just ordinary people choosing to just act with kindness.
And it sparks something amazing.
Really does.
So you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's start with one that really went viral. The compassionate commuter.
Oh, yeah, I remember this one.
Imagine this. It's a freezing cold day in New York City. Snowing.
Yeah.
And there's this commuter. She's a homeless man. Just trying to stay warm.
Yeah.
And you know what he does?
What's he do?
He gives him his coat.
Wow, just gives it away.
Just like that. Simple act, right?
Simple, but so powerful. You know it went viral for a reason.
Oh, yeah. The hashtag compassionate commuter.
Yeah. That hashtag blew up. And it tells you something. People are just craving this kind of story. They want to see kindness out there.
I think you're right.
It gives people hope.
It's like this little window of hope opening up right in the middle of the city. Speaking of windows, let's jump to a totally different experience. The Silent Symphony.
Silent Symphony.
Yeah, so this one takes us to Paris. A deaf community puts on a concert. But here's the thing. You experience it entirely through vibrations.
Interesting. So it's not about what you hear.
It's about what you feel.
Yeah.
It really makes you think about art differently.
Yeah. Like music. We always think about the sound, but this turns it into something else.
And it shows how powerful it can be. It connects people in a way that you wouldn't expect.
I bet.
And of course, it went viral too.
Hashtag Silent Symphony.
That's the one. And suddenly everyone's talking about inclusivity and the power of art.
The power of art to, break down barriers.
Exactly. You just never know where you're going to find beauty and connection. All right. Are you ready for another one?
Oh, yeah. Hit me with it.
This one takes us to Nairobi, Kenya.
Okay.
It's called the Library of Hope. And it's about this community where, access to education is tough, limited. So this group of students, they decide to take matters into their own hands.
What do?
They build a library, a makeshift library in the middle of a slum.
A library. Wow.
It gives these kids a place to learn, a place to dream, a place to just be.
That's amazing. It's more than just books, though, isn't it?
It's opportunity, hope. And it shows what people can do when they come together.
Yeah.
Grassroots movements,
And of course.
Hashtag Library of Hope.
That's right. Goes viral, connects with people all over the world.
It really did.
Okay. Ready for a story that'll just melt your heart.
Let's hear it.
This one is from Tokyo. The Marathon of Joy. So picture this. You got these marathon runners, right? They're in the middle of the race. And they see this elderly woman.
Just watching.
Yeah. Watching from the sidelines. And she looks lonely. So what do these runners do?
What? They stop and talk to her.
They stop and they cheer her up. Imagine that.
Wow. Just a little act of kindness. But I bet it made her day.
Oh, absolutely. And of course the hashtag.
Hashtag Marathon of Joy.
Yep. Spread like wildfire. Human connection knows no boundaries.
It really doesn't.
But that's just 4 stories. We've got 6 more to go.
I can't wait. This heartbeat thing is incredible. So much kindness packed into one place.
It really is. And we're just getting started. All right, where were we? Oh, yeah, the art of healing. This one is pretty cool. It's about this artist in Mumbai.
Mumbai, yep.
And he uses the city as his canvas.
No.
He paints these murals. But they're not just random images. They're all about mental health.
Mental health.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So it's like he's taking something really personal and making it public.
Yeah, exactly. And it turns the whole city into this conversation about well-being. Like you're just walking down the street and suddenly you're thinking about mental health, your own struggles, other people's struggles. It's powerful.
It is. And I bet the hashtag help spread the message.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag our heels. Blew up. People sharing their stories online, connecting with others. It's like a global support group, but through art.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So we've got art as a force for good.
Oh.
Let's see, what's next? The Garden of Togetherness? This one is all about community.
Oh, yeah. This one's great.
So they took this abandoned lot in Berlin,
Mm-hmm.
and they turned it into a garden.
A garden?
Yeah, a community garden. People come together, grow food, connect with nature. It's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, it really shows you what you can do with a little bit of effort. You can create something beautiful and meaningful out of literally nothing.
And that's where the hashtag comes in.
Hashtag garden of togetherness.
Yep. People all over the world saw what they were doing, and it inspired them.
It's like planting a seed and then watching it grow.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to something a little bit different. The music of unity.
Music. Okay, I'm intrigued.
This one takes place in Rio,
Yeah.
Brazil. Imagine you're in the hospital, you're not feeling great, maybe a little lonely, and then you hear music.
What kind of music?
Samba.
Samba. Oh, wow.
Yeah, a group of musicians, they set up outside the hospital and they just start playing.
You know, music has this incredible power to lift your spirits. It doesn't matter what language you speak or where you come from.
I know, right? It's universal. And it brings people together. The hashtag for this one is hashtag music of unity. Spread the message of hope and connection through music.
So cool. Okay, what else do we have?
This next one is called the Blanket Project, and it will warm your heart. It's all about these volunteers in Toronto,
Okay. Right.
and they knit blankets.
And blankets.
Yeah, but these aren't just any blankets. They give them to refugees.
Well,
Each blanket comes with a message of welcome.
oh, that's sweet. You know, when you're a refugee coming to a new country, it must be so overwhelming, scary even. And to receive something like that, a handmade blanket with a message of welcome, that would mean the world.
I bet. And the hashtag Blanket Project helped spread the word, encourage more people to get involved.
It shows you what can happen when people work together. Small acts of kindness, they add up.
They really do.
Huh?
All right, let's head over to London for the Storyteller's Corner.
Storyteller's Corner? Sounds cozy.
It is. It's the space where people can come together and just share stories. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, everyone's welcome.
I love that. You know everyone has a story to tell. And when you listen to someone's story, you learn so much about them, about the world. It's a powerful way to connect.
And the hashtag Storyteller's Corner hashtag helped bring this idea to a global audience. People all over the world started creating their own Storyteller's Corners.
Beautiful. So we've had art, we've had music, we've had storytelling. What's next?
This last one is called The Light of Kindness. And it's about this small town in Italy.
Italy. Okay.
And the residents, they decided to light candles in their windows.
Candles. What for?
It was a symbol of support for anyone who was struggling. Just a simple way to say you're not alone. There's hope.
Oh, that's lovely. A little flicker of light in the darkness. And the hashtag.
Hashtag Light of Kindness.
Spread the message far and wide. So simple, yet so powerful.
It really is. It's easy to get lost in all the negativity online, right? All the arguments and the bad news.
It can be overwhelming.
This heartbeat thing, it really reminds you that there's good out there, too.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
There's a whole other side to the story, a side where people are choosing kindness. And those stories are spreading.
Like those sparks of light.
Sparks of light. Yeah, I like that. Little sparks illuminating all the good in humanity.
And the crazy thing is technology, it helps those sparks spread. It connects people all over the world.
Right. We always think about technology dividing us, but this shows it can bring us together, too.
It's like we're all connected, part of this global network of kindness.
And every time someone does something kind, it sends a ripple through that network.
Inspiring others to do the same.
Yeah.
You know what gets me? You don't have to be some kind of saint to make a difference.
No, not at all. It's not about grand gestures.
It's the little things. Holding the door for someone, smiling at a stranger, checking in on a friend who's having a tough time.
Right. Those everyday moments where you choose to be kind.
Like the compassionate commuter, giving his coat away. That one act started a whole chain reaction of generosity.
Exactly. And the Library of Hope. A few people came together with an idea.
And they created something incredible.
It made a real difference in their community.
These stories, they just remind us that we all have the power to make the world a better place.
It starts with each of us, recognizing that we're all connected, that we're all human.
And there's still so much good in the world. So as we wrap up this heartbeat deep dive, it leaves me feeling hopeful.
Hopeful, yeah, me too.
And I want to ask you a question. What act of kindness are you going to do today?
What act of kindness? So many possibilities.
It could be anything,
Yeah.
big or small.
You know what? I think I'm going to call my grandma. She's been feeling a little lonely lately.
That's a great idea. Kindness, it's not just something we do. It's a way of being. Let's all try to bring a little more kindness into the world.
Absolutely. Online, offline, everywhere.
Beautifully said. And if you want to keep exploring this idea of AI and humanity, check us out online at AI for the People.
We're always having these conversations.
Because at the end of the day, technology should be about connecting us, making us better.
More human, not less.
That's what it's all about. All right, folks. Until next time, keep those hearts beating strong.
And keep spreading the kindness.